Hi everyone. So here is how you can register with APRA after APC is complete. This is the latest video you would see, uh, and it's a step-by-step guide. The registration was done in August 2025. The first step is to log into the APRA portal, and all the important links and URLs are mentioned in the description below. Uh, so you can use those to refer. So the first thing is you have to log into the website, that is www.apra.gov.au. After signing on to this website, there's an option uh, to log into the APRA portal. And if you're a first time user, if you've never created any credentials on the APRA portal, you have to sign up. So there's an option down below the login screen, sign up now. And uh, you have to fill in your credentials there, such as your first name, last name, email address, mobile number, along with your country code, date of birth in DDMM YYYY format. There's a captcha that has to be completed, and then uh, post which you can sign up. So once your credentials gets completed, you have to have Google Authenticator on your phone. So if you haven't installed Google Authenticator, you can use the link which is below, or you can go to the Play Store and download Google Authenticator. This is for Android, and I've attached the links for iOS users as well. So just log into the support website of Google, and you would be able to find the Authenticator app there and download for the iOS users. So Google Authenticator adds an extra layer of security to online accounts by adding a second step of verification when you sign in. That means, in addition to your password, you will also need to enter a code that is generated by the Google Authenticator app on your phone. So, the Authenticator app would even work if you even don't have a cellular connection. So, the portal, APRA portal, requires an extra layer of security, right? So, after Google Authenticator codes gets generated, you have to use the unique codes provided by the Google Authenticator app. And then after signing in, you can begin with the registration process. So you have to just follow the on screen instructions, and you'd be able to complete the registrations towards the end. To start with, you have to log into the APRA portal, and then these are the steps that is already mentioned here, how to apply. There are a few documents that has to be uploaded, review, and there are approximately 5 steps to complete. Hit next. The first drop down is what profession you're applying for. So this would be according to the APC that you've received for New Zealand. And for this case, I'm going to select nursing, and then I'm going to hit n- next. The option next is choose your division. So, as per the APC, I have got the registered nurse license through New Zealand. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to hit next. Do you held an annual practicing certificate as a nurse? So, yes. And are you applying for the registration via Trans Tasman Mutual Recognition? I'm going to hit next for that. In New Zealand, do you have any practicing registration in the nurse practitioner scope of practice? I'm going to select no for this. In Australia, so there are any legal formalities going on or not? So I'm going to hit next, select no and hit next. So there are a few instructions here. to fill in the applications for general nurse registration, how to use the form. So after reading this, I'm going to hit next. Application for uh, registration of general nurse. Just go through the privacy statements and then acknowledge the two statements down below at the bottom, and then hit next. You might have to go through the policy statements again here. Australian Health Practitioner Resolution Agency. After reading it, you can hit next. Then further, you have to fill in the application. You have to select the required options here. So do you want to update if you have made an entry altogether? You want to change it, you can select the yes or no according to what you require. You have to fill in the application here, and that is the uh, address. So if you are a nurse applying from abroad and you don't have any experience, you have to select the international residency. So principal place of practice. Are you practicing in Australia for the profession you're applying for? No, is the option that I selected. Do you have any intent to practice in your application? If your application is approved, hit no and hit next. Further down, you have to update the mailing address. So we would choose here my mailing address, whatever you filled previously. You're going to select my residential address, and you're going to hit next. So the next step is application for general nurse, registration as nurse, TTMR. Or what is your Nursing Council of New Zealand registration number? So just go through the checkpoints and then choose the appropriate option. Yeah, you have to click next. To its right, you can see the progression that is going on. Right, so you have to give declarations here. You have to acknowledge after going through each and every point which is mentioned on this page. Confirm. If you don't confirm, you won't be able to submit the application. All right, I'm going to hit next after acknowledging it. Application summary, so your personal details would be there, and then TTMR information. In case if you have to make any changes there, you can click on the edit option and then hit next. So after the application's summary is checked, the final part is to make the payment. So you can use credit card to make a payment, and after the payment is complete, you would get a confirmation, and you would also get a confirmation email. So check on the status. You can log in back to the portal and see the status of the application. And of these, if it is approved, you'd be getting the license. You can download the APRA registration certificate from the portal itself. That'll be all for today. Thank you so much.